The ice castles are back here in Cripple Creek, Colorado. I'm Jake Walker reporting. It's their second year here, although they've been around Colorado since 2011. Hey, good morning, Bree. Although a final deal hasn't been made just yet, both parties did agree to basically return to the bargaining table. And you can see out here the King Soopers off 29th and Pueblo. No picketers out front. It's crazy what about an hour can do weather-wise here in Colorado Springs. Let me show you what I'm talking about. And today, Colorado Springs is going to be working on this here retaining wall. And while they're working on it, 34 spots here are going to be unavailable. Yep, that's right, Tony. Since we talked to you 30 minutes ago, the scene has grown out here to Antelope Ridge. Well, if this big bridge on Academy Boulevard behind me is part of your morning commute, well, be ready for things to look a little bit different out here. A little bit of raindrops, but a lot of wind, and that's really concerning about the fire danger later today. Take a look at some video though. Give you a reference of just where we're at. Austin Bluffs and Academy right behind the camera. And if you've lived in the Springs for long, you probably know that this area right here, Seifert Boulevard, is a big trouble spot when it rains. But for more on this, let's bring in our senior reporter, Tony Keith. He's live in the studio this morning. Good morning, Tony. You've been talking with people from both sides of this. And today, Colorado Springs Utilities is shutting down Galley and Wooten so they can install this water main right here. You can see a lot of the equipment already out behind me, ready to go this morning. Crews should arrive here around 7 a.m. Be ready for conditions to change real quickly like they do in Colorado Springs. I talked with Amber Shipley over at CDOT about the biggest mistake they see drivers make on days like today. Current sit-lie ordinance, it allows officers to write people tickets for sitting down or laying down outside near businesses downtown. City Council wants to vote today to extend the enforceable area. And that's because crews are replacing 4,000 feet of a water main, and they're also adding new lining to a mile of existing water main. Alex Treffy with Colorado Springs Utilities says the work will be worth the wait. You know, Bree, all we're hearing at this point is that it was some sort of malfunction on the elevator, and that OSHA and mining safety are going to be out here investigating. And you can see the scene behind me is quiet. It's dark right now. No emergency services are here right now, but there is a lot of national media out here, like you said. And like you said, Bree, the sit-lie ordinance isn't the only thing City Council is voting on here today at City Hall. Directly after that will be a vote on recreational marijuana. So for more on that, let's bring in our senior reporter, Tony Keith. Good morning, Tony. Out here live monitoring the scene and talking with law enforcement officials out here, getting those answers and bringing them to you as soon as we have them.
And Jake, you actually just got some new information.
Yeah, that's right, Bree. Good morning. And you can see right behind me right here, right now, the suspect has been taken into custody. It looks like CSPD has the Emery apartments blocked off here off of Galley and Murray in Colorado Springs. Nobody in or out of this apartment complex while the scene is still active. And CSPD tells me that the suspect does have a felony warrant. We arrived on the scene just before about 4 a.m. this morning, and you can see there were several CSPD officers that are still here, and CSPD officers were also shooting through a window on the 3rd floor and speaking to the suspect over a loudspeaker. We actually caught that moment on camera when we arrived on the scene. Take a listen. And you could hear that shot in the distance. We've also been hearing police try and speak with the suspect over a megaphone, trying to get them to surrender peacefully. And it looks like, again, that suspect is in custody, as you can see out here live. We're gonna stay on the scene here, continuing to talk with officers to try to get some more information on just what happened here. Again, this scene been going since last night, so this shelter in place should be lifted here soon, but again, we'll keep talking to investigators and let you know updates as soon as we have them. For now, we're live in Colorado Springs. Jake Walker, News 5.
Spend your snow days.
Prefer to sled or have a snowball fight in the snow since it's snowing tomorrow?
Snowball fight.
Here you go.
I prefer the sled.
Boom, 5 on that. How about for you?
Do you know why? Sleds are dangerous. You know how many guys I've known? You have
Run over the fingers.
Fingers and one thing and another.
Reminds me of my childhood.
Sled.
Sled? Okay, you want to put a mark on there for me?
Sure.
Boom. Boom. He's sledding. What about you? Sledding or a snowball fight?
sled.
Boom. Sledding's popular. All right. Hello. Can you answer my survey question? I'm figuring out if people prefer to sled or snowboard or snowball fight in the snow. Sledding is fun, right? That's what I'm saying. Do you guys have like a favorite sledding hill in town?
Yes, we have a back trail, and it's like right by our house.
Oh, that's awesome. Right close to home? Ooh, awesome.
Pretty close
Ooh.
to Wheel.
And a snowball fight. Watch out for this one. All right.
I gotta say,
And what about you? Yeah.
when the kids are being naughty, my favorite thing to do is have a snowball.
I love it. Take out some of that anger. And taking a look at the results of my snow survey today, it looks like a whopping 16 people would rather go sledding and 9 people would rather have a snowball fight. The ice castles are back here in Cripple Creek, Colorado. I'm Jake Walker reporting. It's their second year here, although they've been around Colorado since 2011. Crews have a whopping 25 million pounds of ice to make up the entire display. I talked with Clay Davis, he's the build manager out here.
We grow and harvest thousands of icicles, somewhere in the range of 5 to 10,000 a day. We have 2 different types of building icicles that we do. We have farm racks where we grow icicles, and we have an icicle factory. And those 2 ways are how we produce all of our icicles, and then we just kind of place them on a way around the castle that it starts getting height and filling in and growing.
I'm told that the economic impact is somewhere between $4 to $5 million each year. Davis also tells me about some unique challenges they've seen over the recent years.
Winters are becoming slightly warmer and shorter, so figuring out how to do this faster and more efficiently so that we can be open and provide the experience for the winters is very important. So yeah, trying to learn new techniques of how to build these things.
And tickets do tend to sell out fast, so we recommend getting those online. We have a link for you to do so, koaa.com, nice and easy. For now, in Cripple Creek, I'm Jake Walker, News 5.